Hi and welcome to Marissa's Kitchen, where I am going to show you a hot artichoke dip that you can whip up incredibly fast. I am a drive-through Sue at heart. That's a term that Trim Healthy Mama uses for people that like things that are convenient and quick, and that is totally who I am. And you can probably hear my baby. I have a 6-month-old and I'm figuring out how to make videos with her in my life, so you'll probably hear her making some noises, and she's just in her little high chair over here. So anyway, it is I didn't count how many ingredients this was. It's probably a good thing to do before you start. However, it is artichoke hearts, canned artichoke hearts that you get at the store. You need 2 cans of these. You need a cup of mayonnaise, a cup of Parmesan cheese, and then a few little spices. So I'm gonna show you real quick. I had already drained my artichokes, and as I said before, you don't want the marinated kind. And then my cup of mayonnaise I pre-measured. So, you know, you've got to figure in the time that it takes to do all that. You can hear other people in my family making noise as well. A cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, and I already have that measured. And then just a pinch of pepper and onion salt, which I didn't have, so I'm using some onion powder, and garlic. And okay, so you could do garlic powder, and this is one thing I am not drive-through Sue about. I really love the taste of fresh garlic and stuff, and so my Pampered Chef garlic press I use all the time, and I am just gonna go ahead and pop in a couple little of fresh garlic. That's because I have been used to this other artichoke dip that my dear friend Tiffany, I've known her since we were 15. She introduced me while we were in college to this spinach and artichoke dip, and it has been by far my favorite. And this dip reminds me of it, minus the spinach, which you don't have all the extra steps of spinach, and it had a lot of garlic in it. So that's why I am prone to want to put fresh garlic in this. Okay, so I grabbed a spoon, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this up. And this, one thing I thought when I've made this for a couple different, is it 1 or 2 parties over the holidays. I'm so sleep deprived. I'm finally starting to catch up on my sleep. My baby is just starting to sleep better at night. Anyway, and so I can't remember if I've made this once or twice, but it doesn't have a cheese layer on top, and that was the only thing that was a little bit different to me from a traditional like spinach and artichoke dip. So I think you could add like shredded mozzarella cheese on top for if you really like that baked cheese layer, but that would be, you know, one more ingredient. So okay, I think I've got, oh, and I forgot, my mixture also had salt. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I just put like it says a pinch in the recipe, so I put like a 1/4 teaspoon. I hope that's enough. If you make it and it's not as salty to your liking, then you might want to add more next time. So that is what it ends up looking like, very creamy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here in my little baking dish. You're gonna bake it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And that's it. Guys, that is so fast. And it's something that you can take to a party, and it looks like you put a lot of time into it. So like I said, I really like stuff that is quick. So you're gonna find a lot of that kind of stuff on my channel. There's a few things that I get fancy with, but for the most part, I like to find the easiest way to do things because that's just me. I like to spend time relaxing and not in the kitchen. So I have this all ready to go in the oven. So I'm gonna pop it in the oven, and then I will show you it when it's done baking. Okay, I seriously had this in the oven and realized I forgot one ingredient. So I'm glad I hadn't started baking yet. You also add a can of diced green chilies that you have drained. So I have already put this in my baking dish, but that is no problem. If you have learned from Pearl and Serene, is that they actually prefer to mix things up in a baking dish so that you have one less bowl. I don't prefer normally to do that just because I feel like it's hard to contain stuff in baking dishes when you're mixing, and also you end up getting stuff around the edges that I feel like crusts and burns on there when you're cooking it in the oven. But in this instance, I am not going to take it all out and put it back in the mixing bowl. So you guys are just seeing, like, just because I have a show about cooking on YouTube doesn't mean that I don't make cooking mistakes sometimes. So yeah, I'm just your average person that you just get, you know, to be here in my kitchen with me. That took only a little detour. Got it all mixed in there. I am gonna wipe around the edges because it's me. And again, I don't like extra work later on and cleaning up stuff in the kitchen and getting stuff that's like baked on really hard off the sides. Not my favorite thing. So, okay, I'm putting this in the oven for a second time and I will show you it when it comes out. I thought I would have Kara say hello to everybody before she goes down for her little nap. So she's getting tired, and you could probably tell from hearing her on the video. But I'm gonna go get her down for her nap. Okay, so my artichoke dip has come out of the oven, and I wish you guys could smell it. My house smells amazing. Okay, I'm serving myself up. You can see here just how creamy this is. And I'm gonna have mine with some blue corn chips. Hey, it's been a couple days and I still have some leftovers of this artichoke dip, and I'm having that for part of my lunch today. I mean, this is a healthy lunch, right? You know, I figure it's not that much different than if you mixed up like chicken salad or tuna salad with mayonnaise. Oh, it's so yummy. Yeah, I could eat this stuff every day. So I hope you guys will try it. Let me know if you do. I'm just excited to hear if you think it's as great as I do. And I totally keep forgetting, if you are gonna have this in an S setting and you don't wanna make it a crossover, you could serve it with some veggies, like, you know, slices of cucumber, bell pepper, celery. You could also crisp up some Joseph's pitas and make little chips to have it with, or you can make a crisp tortilla. You could also have it with some cheese whisps. So that's some ideas if you want to keep this an S snack and not have to worry about making it a crossover.